and that's why your Part X's are so important. So this one here, this is a Renault Scenic. It's had 2 owners from new. It's been serviced every year at the same garage. It's got 2 keys. It's automatic, and it's got 39,000 miles on the clock. So that there, I just know it's going. It's just such a nice feeling when you know you're going to sell it. 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 You know you're going to sell it.
It's like this, folks. We can't get away.
Like, why can't we sell this car?
No.
This has been in stock for 78 days now.
Already? So 2 months over. Yeah.
78 days. The car we sold was a Kodiak, which we had for like 6 weeks maybe. And when little Part X's like this come in, and even on the channel, everybody said the same. That is going to fly out.
Yeah.
Alex from Small Cars, he was like, you need to have that advertised at $4,000. So we put it at $4,000, and it was getting loads of views.
Yeah, we had loads of calls on it. But the majority of them have been for finance, and as we've proven, we can't do finance on it.
It's
too old. Yeah.
So we've now reduced it, and then I reduced it at 3.5.
Yeah.
Still plenty of calls, but everyone on finance. Then we put it down to $3,000. And I thought, it's got to go at $3,000. It's going to fly out.
It was quiet at $3,000 though, wasn't it? It was weird how it just went.
Let's just
dead.
put it back up again. We can't get away.
I think, you know what? We could it's not worth that much, so we could actually just leave it at $3,500 and leave it here, and it will sell eventually.
I just can't believe.
But I'm fed up with looking at it.
well,
I'm fed up with looking at it.
I'm fed up looking at that.
Forget about the leaf. That's a different story
That's
now.
our priority.
Yeah. So it's now down to 2790. And what's it been like?
We've had 3 enquiries on it today. One of whom is going to get back to me because he's got a car to trade in, but it's worth more than this. However, he's got finance to settle off. But he's got a Polo automatic to Part X, which is a small automatic car.
Right.
Usually sell quite quickly, those, don't they? So hopefully, maybe that one might come off. We'll see.
Yeah.
But the other 2 are, again, one's a finance one, the other one's just really flaky, not
So
got a number,
why do you
anything.
think we can't sell this then?
You'd
MOT
think
and
it would have
service.
sold straight
You know
away.
what it is, don't you?
I know what it is, it's the tax cost.
So how much is the car tax?
It's $385 for the year, I think, which is like,
385.
for someone who's getting a cheap car, you've got to think that's 10% of its, over 10% of its value, isn't it? Just in tax. So it just goes to show these older petrol automatics, because they're not like new automatics where actually they're more fuel efficient than the manual equivalent. These are still punished for the CO2 emissions and whatever. So
it's the car tax. Because as
Yeah.
well, everybody else is looking at an 07, 08 Scenic. They're all going to be probably about 1,200 quid, 1,500 quid.
I just don't know if they're just not popular anymore.
No,
If people
it's not
think
that.
I don't want this, I try and get a bigger car for.
You know
for
what
the
they'll
money.
say?
I don't know.
It's a Renault.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter.
French.
It
No.
never really matters to people minding
no.
that end of the market, though, does
It's
it?
not, look, the way I look at it, $3,000 for even if it's not an MPV like this,
Yeah.
$3,000 for any automatic
It should have flown.
should fly out.
That's what I mean.
Should
Any
fly
automatic
out.
a similar age is going to have that higher tax cost to it, unless it's something small like those Hyundai i10s we had.
Yeah.
It's just because this is big and bulky and it's got a 1.4 engine, I think.
I don't know.
It's something like that.
I don't know.
But as we've said before, I mean, we've walked around it on channel before, we don't need to do that again, but it's just like anyone who comes to see it, you'd think they'd just buy it straight away, because it does exactly what it says on the tin. So someone buy it.
Yeah.
I'm fed up of dealing with the enquiries on it, because you get excited and you see Renault Scenic and you think, oh, this is it, and then it just comes up again going,
This is
"Can I-
what you
I've
could
seen
have
it, £50 a month on here, can I have it on fit?" And it's like,
Yeah.
it's $3,500.
Well, it's 2790.
Well,
now.
2790.
So-
Before though, it's 3.5.
Yeah.
But like, this is it. People want to pay £50 a month for the finance, if that's what they see in their head. Even if you split down the tax over a year, it's going to be what? 385 divided by 12. It's going to be nearly 30 quid a month just in tax.
And it just goes to show, you know, if you think in your head, oh, if we get a load of cheap cars to sell, they'll all fly out. It doesn't necessarily work like that. does it?
This was worth $3.5 grand 5 years ago when you were
Yeah,
selling cheapers
yeah,
on
definitely,
your
yeah.
old pitch.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think it's difficult convincing people that that's just what the price of the car is now. Like you say,
I can't work it out.
they're looking at £1,200-1,500 versions of it.
Yeah, that's it. They're comparing it
Yeah.
to.
But because it's the automatic, it commands a premium. And because it's
Yeah.
such a nice car,
It is for
it
you for
commands
that
a premium as
07.
well.
For an 07, I mean, look at it inside. It's.
I mean, everything works on it, even the electronic parking brake, which is something that usually goes
Yeah.
on straight away.
It's such a nice, clean car, a nice, honest, clean car. It's can't get away.
Also, a little bit like the red Mini, what you told me to buy. There's always someone for a red Mini, you said.
There will be, they'll come for it. There will be
been
someone for that.
How long's that been there for now?
Oh, ages. Love it. We've only just reduced. It were on at $10.5 grand for ages that day, and you've only just
I
reduced it.
reduced it about a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the thing with this job, you just never know. You just never. You know when you think in your head, that is gonna fly out.
But it's
Like
weird
you thought the red Mini would fly out. I
It's
thought
weird,
this
isn't it?
would fly out.
how that was sat in the red for ages. You've dropped it by 500 quid, and now it's sat in the green. So it's
Yeah.
getting loads of views, but it's not getting the
Yeah, but
calls.
this has been top
All the way
for
through.
90 days.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at this car. Everybody's looking at it. And then what are they doing? They're then going, oh, we'll find a cheaper one. Oh, we'll get a manual. We don't need an automatic, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that's it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't make sense of it at all.
No. So, but it's going to go soon.
Yeah.
2790.
Before the end of this month.
Look, can I sell it to anybody? Look, we kids, look.
Go on, you.
Look,
yeah,
look,
go
can
on,
just, you know what I mean? I'm selling it, look. Nice, clean, so clean. This is that one. It's not even had an over this.
I know.
This is
You know
our,
what,
this
we
is
need to
our.
valet it. Once you valet it, that sometimes helps itself. Something,
Well, it's
like,
not-
something to do with the universe. Like once you've cleaned
Once
the
you've
car,
cleaned it, it goes.
it goes. Once you've MOT it. But saying that, it's got new discs and pads.
Pads, yeah, it's not even been valeted. That's how what's being looked after. This wants a quick over for a light. Can't get away. Can't get away. Oh, I'm selling it to you. Look, put your sweeties in. You know, down here for your kids.
I'll leave it with keys to give it some love, Wayne. There you go.
Well, come if you sell it, we'll give
I
you
know.
a
Look,
little bonus.
look. You know what I mean? Put all your stuff here. Look, I'm selling it to you. Look for your kiddie winkies. McDonald's. Come on.
I mean,
It needs to go. This.
we need to sell it to every kind of man.
I know.
You wouldn't have it. No.
No.
Eh?
Would I get rid of me
I like
Monday?
that to take a while to think.
Yeah,
No.
think about it. Yeah.
Come on. I've got to sell. Look. Oh, it adjusts, it goes up and down and everything. This.
I
Look.
meant walking dogs.
Yeah, look at your babbies now. Look there.
Put your sunglasses in.
No,
Yeah, it's for the kiddies. Look, it's a mirror. So when you got little young ones in back, instead of going shut up, you can go no then. And you can sit in there. Well, look at that mirror, and you mean business.
Right.
Come on, let's get it.
then.
Let's get this
it gone.
one gone. Come on.
Right.
No stupid offers. No stupid offers.